Hello, our team is the Incident Response Chatbot team, and we are composed of 4 members. First, we have
Erica Polanco.
Gerald Manansala.
Kenneth, Pham.
and lastly Trung Vu.
Operational technology, or OT, is hardware or software that detects or causes a change through direct monitoring. OT devices include SCADA and ICS devices and can scale in importance from lighting control systems of your front lawn to building automation systems that maintain nuclear reactors. In 2016, Sandia National Laboratories hosted a hackathon which encouraged participants to break into their network. Hackathon participants were able to penetrate Sandia's network by exploiting OT devices. At the time, the company combined both OT and IT devices under the same network. The results of that hackathon helped Sandia realize that OT devices, which are generally less secure than IT devices, should be segregated from the main network. Following the hackathon, Sandia split its IT and OT network into two separate networks and realized the importance of OT network security. One of the best ways to strengthen OT network security is by reinforcing incident response protocols. IR teams are riddled with primarily false positives, which prevent incident responders from dedicating more time towards true positives. Given that fact, our team has developed an AI-driven chatbot focused on operational technology incident response to efficiently filter false positives and enhance IR workflows. The chatbot is capable of distinguishing true and false positive network incidents, creating Splunk alerts to enhance detection systems, generating formatted IR reports, and answering general OT, CVE, and cybersecurity questions. The chatbot can be integrated into IR team workflows to reduce the amount of time analyzing alerts, so IR teams across the industry can spend more time tackling real threats and reinforcing their detection systems.
Incident response is an essential process for organizations to detect and handle cyber attacks. It consists of various different stages and plays a very important role in protecting sensitive information. One major problem that incident response teams face is an overwhelming number of false positive alerts. This can divert attention away from real security threats. Operational technology networks, like SCADA and ICS systems, are often less secure compared to your traditional IT network. These systems are everywhere and control everything around us, from small things like home heating to critical infrastructure, like power grids and nuclear plants. This insecurity makes them prime targets for cybersecurity attacks. Protecting OT networks is vital for ensuring safety and stability. To address these challenges, our team developed an AI-powered chatbot using Meta's Llama large language model. This chatbot continuously pulls cybersecurity data from trusted sources like MITRE and CISA to support incident response teams dealing with OT incidents. It's useful for both a novice and a professional standpoint. For a novice, it can help them by answering cybersecurity and OT-related questions. In a professional field, it can help through classifying incidents as true or false positives, as well as generating comprehensive reports. Additionally, it enhances detection capabilities on platforms like CIRCOD and Splunk by improving detection rules, helping incident response teams to respond more effectively to real threats.
So now I'll be going through the components and procedures we use to build and integrate our incident response chatbot. I'll be focusing on how these tools work together to streamline cybersecurity operations. The foundation of our chatbot starts with Llama. It's a very powerful large language model that enhances the chatbot's conversational capabilities. It handles both general inquiries as well as more technical, context-specific responses to relevant topics in operational technology, incident response, as well as just general cybersecurity questions. And since Llama is trained on a large amount of historical and recent data, it's able to provide accurate and relevant answers in real time. An example can be explaining a CVE or even offering best practices for OT security based on context. We also integrated LangChain, which helps manage conversational flow between the chatbot and end users. LangChain coordinates how information is processed and delivered, which lets the chatbot move smoothly from one query to the next. Flow management is key for dynamic interaction, so where users are able to input questions in natural language and receive fast, clear responses. This is even more crucial during high-pressure scenarios like live incident response. To further enhance usability, we built in Streamlit, which is a user interface framework that has an intuitive front end. This makes it seamless for responders to interact with the chatbot with minimal to no technical expertise. Finally, to keep the chatbot up to date and accurate, we integrated a CVE database. It continuously pulls the latest data from reliable sources like MITRE and CISA. This allows the chatbot to provide timely insights on vulnerabilities, classify incidents based on these vulnerabilities, and generate actionable reports. It also supports automating routine tasks such as Splunk and Suricata rules, which help flag suspicious activities. By combining all these components and technologies, Llama for knowledge retrieval, LangChain for conversational management, Streamlit for user interaction, and maintaining a continuously updated CVE database, we created a chatbot that can effectively support OT cyber defense.
So moving on to figure 2, we have the incident response lifecycle. There are 4 phases according to NIST. The first phase being preparation, second being detection and analysis, third being eradication, containment, and recovery, and the fourth phase being post-incident activity. And our chatbot helps to streamline this process by automating parts of detection, analysis, and reporting. So moving on to figure 3, we have the operational technology annual growth. As you can see, it is growing year by year pretty rapidly. And with the growth of OT devices, this underscores the need for enhanced security as it makes it a more attractive target for cyber attacks. So this is why we want to focus on operational technology in our project, as it is very important. So moving on to our conclusions, we have the UI of the chatbot. So below you can just input any questions you have or any attachments, and the chatbot will respond with the gray text. So some main objectives that we wanted to hit in this project was increasing productivity for IR teams by filtering out any false positives so that they can focus on the real threats out there. The second objective being enhancing OT cyber defense. And we learned earlier that OT is growing year by year, which is why there is really a need for enhancing security. So what are some skills of the chatbot and how do the skills relate to the 4 phases of the NIST incident response lifecycle? So with the first phase being preparation, the chatbot can answer questions about OT, IR, and cybersecurity. The second phase being detection and analysis, the chatbot can filter out any false positive incident alerts such as spam mail. And the third phase, which was eradication, containment, and recovery, the chatbot can enhance and create reports for any incident response related needs, and also OT related incidents too are included. So with the last phase being a post-incident activity, the chatbot can enhance and create new Splunk or Suricata rules to flag any suspicious network activity, as well as provide daily updates on OT-related CVEs from MITRE and CISA, which keeps teams informed about vulnerabilities. And in the end, we wanted to make sure that every step of the incident response lifecycle was covered in the skill set of the chatbot. And by tackling this issue of false positives and improving incident response, this creates more productivity and efficiency for these teams. And in the end, it is also strengthening the defense of OT networks against any cyber threats. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.